I'm out here. I've got the lights on. It's so dark early now. Just taking these headpieces off, the mast, my wind instruments, and then I'm going to wrap up basically all of my rigging so that I can get it prepped. And I have to take off my spreaders and bring those with me and get them basically off here. So that's what my chore is here tonight. Basically get my mast prepped. Spreaders off. Alright, so that's the bulk of it. I'm just going to get a plastic bag, a few of them, to put over this, the furlex down at the bottom, and then that'll be good, I think, for the rest of the year. And I'm going to take these wires. You can't really see anything, can you? But there's some wires here at the back. I'm just tucking them in the bottom of the mast and putting a bag over the bottom of the mast, so there's no rodents making homes in there and nests. Well, it's this end of season, little projects. I had a couple things that happened I'm going to be working on. So I used a pressure washer and cleaned off the dinghy as best as I could. You can see there's still all kinds of little marks and stuff on it. I don't know, I'm going to try to see if I can find something that can really do a good job on that. This was in my winter or my summer trip up to Sandbanks. We ripped the nozzle off, and a couple things I did here was this logo was popping off, so that's good. And then this handle down here was coming up, lifting up. Yeah, so that's good. That's back on there. So basically I used some contact cement, pushed it in, and that's good. So the last thing was I had some leaks right here on the base. So I've blown this up now. Basically it lasts about 4 days. So after 4 days I had to pump it up again, basically. It's just kind of annoying if you're on a trip and you don't want to be pumping things out. Basically the seam, you can see here, just starting to separate a little bit, so I had some air loss. I should have probably run a little bit in here too, but it wasn't leaking. It was only leaking here and then up there. So what I did was I basically clamped it down shut and put some contact cement. That seems to be holding there nicely. So this is 2 days now. Second day, and still feel nice and solid. So I don't think I have any leaks. I didn't experience any during the year either with it down in the bottom, but I just wanted to make sure. So it's just dirty. How do I clean that up? And then on the back side, I did have a couple of scratches where I felt like, okay, there's a gouge, so like preventative maintenance, I might want to put a patch here and then here. Yeah, this one is the big one. It's like actually like feels like a gouge. So I think what I'm going to do is rough that up and put a patch there. Just going to go pick up something similar to this one here, vinyl patch. Just contact cemented in. But yeah, no, so otherwise it's in good shape. It's rated for an 8 horsepower. I only have a little electric trawling motor, but I'm thinking that I might want to switch it to the, I might put a 10 horsepower on it. And then use that as backup for my sailboat. So if my boat itself is, my boat motor goes on me, then I might be able to, what do they call that, attach the dinghy to the boat and then run the power off of the outboard and just use it like a 10 horsepower motor. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'm liking it. So it's just dirty. How do I get that stuff clean? I don't know. I don't have enough experience with that. This is tacky. So I'm going to get some acetone to get off that part, but I don't know how to clean this stuff. Get rid of all that kind of wear and tear marks on it. So I'll do some research on that. I just tried Mr. Bubbles just to get rid of the algae in the clean, and that did an awesome job with the pressure washer. But I need something like where I don't want to harm the plastic. But I want to get the dirt off. So we'll see how what I need to. There's got to be some chemical out there. If anybody knows of something, please post it in the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. It was here in Hamilton, Steel Town. They make a lot of steel, and there's a lot of soot. And you can see here, that's actually soot, but it got so thick here on the some parts where the water collected. It's almost like an oil or something. Like, I hope I can really clean that off well.